Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
Happy to have you along. This should be a good one. The NFL Pro Bowl is underway.
Multitasking.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The AFC heading out. A lot of stars to choose from over that conference, but their starter and quarterback, it's Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to get that amount of yardage on the first play of the game and a change field position to the positive side, you got to love the way they did.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL. Their third year
Not starting
quarterback.
Brock Purdy.
And you think
Well, I guess
there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
2nd and 6. McCaffrey on the counter, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Purdy. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Nope.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Lamb will go in motion.
It's not.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's corralled.
CD Lamb, you are.
But not before picking up 8.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I hate you, Myles Garrett. I hate you.
Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Trust me, this is a touchdown in 3, 2,
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and it's
1 touchdown.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Purdy on 4th down. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh my God. I hate this game.
The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
Fred Warner's him.
To throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the... And he will take this back. A fumble return for an NFC touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I hate you.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The AFC set to take over on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Jackson. Caught by Allen. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing for him in this first quarter, and I think it's safe to say he's enjoying running behind this Pro Bowl offensive line. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Now it's Jackson. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. That's his first catch in this, his first Pro Bowl.
And if I were him, I'd keep the football. I know it may seem like a little thing, but as you said, his first Pro Bowl, that's a big announcement to the rest of the league that he's arrived, that he's one of the better players. Keep the football, put it up on the mantle, and celebrate his first Pro Bowl catch. Hopefully there'll be more to come.
3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Running the counter with Mostert. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? the guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. The NFC with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Lamb will go in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Sam Laporta, 42 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone to extend. By 2 more. So their 2nd touchdown of this 1st half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the 1st score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 29, here's second down and 2. Jackson now. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The quick feet by Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Jackson. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the AFC able to cut it to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Now Purdy. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Purdy. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Rolling to his left. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. 3rd quarter action ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The NFC offense heads out to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And the pressure gets to him again. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Purdy now to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Mostert. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the AFC takes advantage of the interception, and they turn it into 6. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Now break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss-hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Chris Jones of the Chiefs there for the AFC tackle. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Shotgun now with Purdy. Under pressure, they got him again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at the 33. A nice little juke. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The AFC's offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. To throw is Jackson. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now Mostert off the read option. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Out to his left. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the AFC has taken the lead. Tucker able to connect up. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The